Steve, you love these clinics here, getting amongst the fans, the kids.
Yeah, it's good. Seeing the kids enjoy it down here. Doing a few activities with them. And it's always good to give it back to the kids and see them enjoy a bit of footy.
Record membership as well, not bad.
Yeah, it's good. Our supporters have been great, and it's good to see that we've got a record number of membership.
Steve, big game 100 this weekend. Congratulations! You must be pretty rapt to get to that milestone.
Yeah, it was always a dream just to play AFL and to be able to play one, let alone the amount of games I've played. It's been great, but it's just another game. I want to play my role and make sure I do my part for the team.
You can't just say that it's a derby. Surely there's a bit more in a derby, and the way you're going and your membership and your 100th game, it's going to be a big occasion.
Yeah, well, derbies, always big occasions. It gets hyped up, and they're always great games and really hard, physical, intense games. So yeah, it's going to be a great one.
Do you expect someone to try to cut you out? You've been getting a bit of that lately. One particular tagger?
Yeah, possibly, but I'm just, going in there to play my role, and that's the main thing I want to be doing.
How do you feel you've dealt with the tag? It's been said of the first half of the year. How do you feel you've taken the tag?
Some days are harder than other days, but yeah, I just got to take it as it comes and just keep working to improve and keep getting help from my teammates and play my role for the team. What
have you had to change about your game, knowing that there's a bloke on your tail the whole game?
Just finding ways to be able to beat my opponent, going in there, winning my own footy at times, and also just getting a lot of help from my teammates.
Is that something you feel like you're dealing with better, say, now at 100 games than you were at 50 games?
Yeah, I think I've sort of learned a few more things, along the way, and Crowley has been helping me out a lot, so just getting a few tips along the way has been good.
In what way does he sort of help you out?
Just giving me advice, things that he finds difficult when he's playing on opposition players. So yeah, during training he helps me out.
What are some of the things that he's told you? What are some of the things that he does to opposition?
No, just finding ways that what other opposition do that he finds hard. So getting lots of blocks from other teammates. So I try to get teammates to help me out, and also just doing little things like running around, finding space and doing things like that, winning my own footy.
What are some of the things that he has told you to look out for that opposition taggers will do to you?
Well, it's not what they will do, it's just he's giving me advice on how to beat them.
And how do you rate him overall, Ryan, as a tagger? There's been a lot of people that certainly put him up in the higher echelon of the league.
Yeah, I think he does his role, really well. He's a really hard worker, and he just gets his job done.
Has there been anyone in particular in opposition sides that you've always found a bit more difficult than others?
There's always guys that are pretty tough. Like Clint Jones is a really good runner, strong. So there's different types of players that got to try and do different things on. And yes, it can be tough at times.
When you're at full strength, your midfield, it's well recognised. It's a very good bunch. What has Daniel Pearce added to that also might help your game as well, free you up a little bit?
Yeah, well, Daniel's an experienced player now, and he brings a bit of run and carry. So he's got a damaging left foot as well. So if they're going to tag other players, hopefully he can be out there damaging the other opposition.
How big a blow is Luke McFarlane out for 5 weeks?
Yeah, it's a big loss. He's a leader at the club and a great player, but we know whoever comes in for his spot is going to play their role and do what they can for the team.
It's obviously going to be pretty tough this week. Josh Kennedy has been in some pretty good form for West Coast, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has been. So whoever's playing on him is going to probably need some help, from other teammates to get in the way, and but I'm sure they'll play their role for the team.
Stephen, with Mundy and Barlow back in last week, did it make your role easier? Does it have a big effect, those inside midfielders coming back in?
Yeah, they're really big body mids, so they're really good in their experience, and they also bring a lot of leadership, so just like direction out there, they really help with that. So yeah, they really lead by example out in the field.
There always seems to be some intrigue about ladder placements, with derbies, you guys top 4, West Coast even top 8. Does it make it a bit intriguing this weekend?
We don't really think about that. We just look at the next moment with our training session and the next game. So, we don't want to get caught up in that and just make sure we do our, making sure we're working hard and play well.
West Coast have been looking pretty good the last couple of weeks. May not have gotten the results on the board. What are their threats, or how are they dangerous?
Yeah, well, derbies are always dangerous, and just always lifts up another notch. So we know they're going to come out firing. You know, they got great players. You know, Kennedy's in good form, so we've just got to make sure we're on our game and get off to a good start and, you know, play the way we want to.
How difficult has it been coming back from that quad issue? What were the things you had to deal with?
Just a bit of match fitness at first, but you know, I didn't really lose too much. Didn't seem too long really. I was training hard, so yeah, I felt it pretty comfortable coming back in.
Are you back at full capacity now?
Yeah, I'm feeling fine.
Other than the time you spent out with the quad, how have you seen your form this season? Has it been your best year, do you think? You certainly look a bit bigger, fitter, stronger.
I feel like I'm a bit stronger and I can run. You know, my fitness is pretty good at the moment, so I think I've just been trying to play my role mainly is my main focus, and I think I've been doing that okay.
So Steve, what's your focus for the next 100 games, mate? What do you hope to develop in the next 100 games for the club?
I don't know if I'll play another 100 games, but hopefully I can, you know, become a better leader at the club and just, you know, get a bit more experience and just keep improving.
When you first got drafted, there was conjecture as to who could have gone at Fremantle's pick number 3. When you got drafted, did you think you'd play 100 games?
No, not at all. You know, wasn't even sure I was going to play one at first, and then to be able to play one in my first year, you know, I was pretty lucky to be able to do that, and just, you know, it was always a dream to play, and to be able to do that, it's just been amazing.
And another handy little quote from who's been perhaps a main influence on your career to get to 100 after you didn't think you might play any?
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of guys that's helped me on the way. Anthony Grover was someone that really took me under his wing when I first got here, and I stayed with him for a couple of weeks to, you know, get used to the AFL and the transition into it. And so he's been great. Michael Johnson at the club at the moment have been terrific, and made me really fit in at the club.